Social Influence. I'm Amanda, I'm 21.
I'm Geraldine, I'm 21 as well.
I'm Sarah, I'm 21.
I'm Boldy, I'm 22.
So today we're going to be talking about social media and how it's impacted all of us in one way or another, and what it's like growing up in social media, especially getting social media at a young age, and with the way that life is now, that social media is just everywhere. So the first question that I will ask y'all is, what was your first social media and at what age?
I think mine was, I think we established this, mine was Snapchat. I think I was 11, I was in 5th grade.
I was all over the place. I think mine was Kik in 5th grade, and then also Instagram in 5th grade, and then Snapchat in 7th grade.
No, I think I had like Instagram in 4th or 5th grade. I don't remember.
Yes, and for me it was Uvu, which is the app where you can call
The
and
FaceTime.
FaceTime and stuff.
Kind of like Skype.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that in like 5th grade, I think, and then I got Kik in 6th grade, which I was like 10. So yeah, thinking about it now, those are very early ages to have social media.
Mm-hmm.
What got you into social media? Like, what made you want to get?
Middle school and everybody had Instagram.
I think that's what we're offering.
Yeah,
All of
just
us.
like friend influences.
Everyone was on it, so it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I wanna have it as well.
To be connected to your group.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like you're not in the, you know.
But I think like the main ones at that point, or at the very beginning, which was like 5th and 6th grade, was like Kik, Snapchat, and Uvu.
Oh yeah, those were like the big three.
Cause Instagram still wasn't.
Because not everybody had Instagram, but I feel like everybody had Kik, Uvu, and then Snapchat. Everyone, like that's literally, Kik was the big one. I remember those group chats with like 100 people,
You
the whole
remember-
entire grade.
You remember you could change the colors of the text?
Yeah, Kik
Oh,
was actually, Kik
yeah.
actually has to come back. Kik was, it
Kik
was a fire
was a
messenger.
time. That was a time. How has social media impacted you? How has it made an impact in your life? Anybody?
Volunteers go,
Any
yeah,
volunteers?
I think it's just,
stuff.
it's like you see several stuff and that you like, at least for me, sometimes you compare. Even when that's not your intention, you're like, oh dang, like I want to be like that, or I want to look like that. Well, that's mainly for like Instagram though.
I feel like it has its benefits, but it also has its like the negative part to it. Like beneficial in the way like I've been able to connect with people, family members, coworkers, stuff like that, or like been able to like find stuff where it pertains to like my hobbies. So like art stuff or like crocheting or like any other thing that I'm into, I can like go on social media and discover like certain patterns I can use for crocheting, or like certain tutorials on like how to like paint or like how to draw certain things, or even just like put out my projects out there. And it's good for that, but then you also see the downside of social media where you're seeing like the trends going on, like the Kylie Jenner
Oh,
lip
like the
challenge.
lips? Yeah. That
When
was-
when she first got like lip injections, everyone wanted to
With
have
like
big
the
lips.
caps and like the bottles,
Yeah,
that would
yeah,
do that.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
people's
I remember.
lips.
Shot glasses.
Yeah, oh yeah, with
Shot
shot
glasses.
glasses too. Like that was so bad.
Y'all remember the cinnamon?
Oh, the cinnamon, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Tide Pods, people were literally
Tide Pods?
eating Tide
That was
Pods.
a big one.
That one was, yeah.
I saw a video of like how the Tide Pods actually like burn your esophagus. I was like, I don't know why
Oh
people
my
were.
god.
People were still. That was like peak. It came out like peak Tide Pod. People were still
People
doing.
were still
So
doing
social
it.
media brought people's brains sometimes.
It really
It's
does.
so crazy.
It really does.
I think it just depends on the type of social media, how she said. Because I would include LinkedIn. As a
Yeah,
social
it
media.
is a
Yeah,
social
well-
media.
Right?
It is, yeah.
So that's more like a benefit for you, because you can network with professionals, you can get job offers that way as well.
And like Pinterest. like pertaining to like hobbies and stuff. You can like save certain stuff, like people who like to cook, there's recipes on there. There's people who like to crochet, there's like patterns on there, or just like for basic like ideas for like hairstyles you want, or like nails that you want to do. If you're a nail artist, you can like search up like fall nail patterns and like have like templates, or like have an idea of what you want to put out into the world.
For me, social media like molds my focus. So I can't be like I can't be like scrolling on Instagram all day, looking at everybody's everything, scrolling on yeah, usually just Instagram now. I don't be on Twitter anymore. Twitter is worse than Instagram. But besides that, stuff that like Discord is good, like for like but it's better because like it's literally like I have Discord just for like One Piece, for there's for shoes, for other shit, like for other stuff. So I just have to control what social media I use, so I'm not like all over the place.
Is YouTube considered social media?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
people are posting videos.
Okay.
Anything that you can communicate with others and you can post on and like all of that, that's a social media.
Well,
Your
I think-
email, that's a social media.
I think that was the biggest one for me in like 6th grade. I was constantly on YouTube and like searching up, like watching YouTubers.
It was like the
Sure,
Bethany
that is-
Moda
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That really, that's probably one of the biggest social medias, and people probably don't think that it's a social media, but it is, because you can comment on videos, you can connect with other people
And
commenting
you realize how it used to be like, what was it, star ratings, and then they switched it to likes.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
And then it
on
like.
there. They even took the dislike
Yeah,
button off,
yeah.
and now you can only like stuff.
There's like a web extension so you can see dislikes.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Social media.
Yeah, sure. Then no.
I feel like
Some
we
for
don't
everything.
use YouTube the same way we use other social media platforms though. Even though it's the same thing, we don't use Instagram like we use YouTube.
Yeah.
Because like we
Same.
constantly post on Instagram, but we don't post on YouTube.
yeah.
You're watching other people's content. If you're not a content creator, then you're just watching other people's content.
Yeah. Yeah, I think YouTube is a big social media that a lot of people don't talk about. And it does have like its bad sides of it. And you don't, yeah,
Yeah, I
like
can
with
believe that.
kids, like there's a lot of things you can find on YouTube. A lot of things. And it's not really supervised. Like even with the YouTube Kids stuff, there's still stuff that like gets on there that kids should not be watching.
No, but even with like, I mean, you see it now with little kids, how they're like talking about like guns or like all that stuff because of YouTube videos.
Yeah, and just even TikTok now is also like a big social
yeah.
media where kids have it. They even post on it and the things they see. Like we were talking about it last week
Yeah.
about the stuff like on TikTok, like kids, you could literally search up something random and like an adult thing would pop up instead of like a child's thing. It's like a lot of parents do not supervise their kids online, and there need to be more supervision. And I feel like we also didn't have that supervision, which I think it's why now we're like, what's the word? Like we talk about it so much about kids having supervision because a lot of us didn't have that, and the things that we would see, like literally what you saw.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. There
I
needs
feel
to
like
be
you
more.
had to search harder back in the day. I feel like
Yeah.
so like you couldn't like you had to look in a certain place to find,
But
like,
now it's so easy to find. Like the thing we were talking about on TikTok, it's so easy to find things. But yeah, back then, yeah, it was, I guess, kind of harder to see all that. But now kids have so much access to so many different social medias, like so many people they can talk to and communicate with, which is kind of scary to think about.
Yeah.
And like at work, so like since I work at a daycare, there's like kids that are like 8 years old. They have phones, the way that they act, and it's like we didn't act like, even though we had social media at that age, we still acted like kids. I
Yeah.
feel like, and even looking back at pictures, we looked like kids.
Yeah.
But kids that are 8-year-olds now look way older.
That's another thing.
and it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's sad that they're falling into trends that are more towards adults or more towards like older teens, but they see their favorite influencer doing it and they want to participate in it, or they want to look like them, or they want to dress like them. And it's like back then we didn't, I feel like we had technology, but we didn't use social media until way later on, when we were like maybe like 10, 11 years old, but we still weren't using it in that way. Because if I asked my mom to take me to Sephora at 10 years old, she would tell me like, fuck no, I'm not gonna take me there.
Exactly.
But like nowadays you see 10-year-olds, 8-year-olds going to buy makeup, where back then I used to steal my mom's makeup.
Yeah.
Or get like
I
the
was
Claire's makeup,
I
the
wasn't
gel.
allowed
yeah.
to wear makeup till like 14, 15.
Yeah, me neither. So like my first school dance, which was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Was I allowed?
I was gonna say, cause of quinceañeras.
When were you allowed to wear makeup, Wolfie?
Not that acting mom for 9 years old.
But no, yeah, there are like those Sephora girls that they say on TikTok and all that. Like, and I've seen it.
Yeah,
Little girls
it's
going
scary.
into Ulta, Sephora, and it's like, your skin is, you have no pimples on your face, you have nothing, like,
You don't need it.
your skin is perfect, like,
Yeah.
you're just ruining it even more by putting all that makeup at 8, 7
Or
years
trying
old.
to look much older when you're a kid and you should be
Exactly.
playing with Claire's makeup.
Like your pores are getting
Like,
bigger by the second.
exactly. Like, I stopped watching Disney Channel, like, in 9th grade, 10th grade. These kids didn't even start watching, like, they don't even watch any of that anymore. They go straight to, like, the adult shows and all that,
Yeah.
which is very sad.
Or just like not even shows anymore, they just go on TikTok or like go on
Yeah.
social media,
Yeah.
and that's their source of like entertainment,
Entertainment, yeah.
and it's sad.
Very.
Yeah, like I've seen the Sephora kids that go into there and they go to like the skincare section, and I'm just confused as to why they're going into skincare when there's absolutely nothing wrong with their skin.
Like, your skin is barely developing into, like,
Yeah, like you haven't developed your skin properly, so how can you even apply? They don't even understand the certain things that they're applying to their skin, or like what ingredients are in it. Like they're buying retinols, and not even, I feel like our age can use
wait,
retinols
yeah,
yet.
that's, like, way older. That's not even for someone in their 20s.
Yeah,
It's very sad how social media has just impacted so many kids, even like us, but I feel like it's gotten worse, and it keeps getting worse by the day with kids younger and younger.
Just because like they're seeing a certain lifestyle on their phone like every single day, so it sets a standard, and that's what drives them to wear makeup, to act that way, to act older, because that's what they want. They want it right now.
And I feel like definitely they will regret later in the future, like, oh, why did I want to grow up so fast and all that.
yeah,
Yeah, they really don't.
yeah.
My children will benefit from the studies.
I work at an elementary school where I see 5th graders, 4th graders, and 3rd graders wearing outfits that I would wear in my personal time, and I'm like, this is absolutely not okay. Like, I swear I have that same top, and I swear I have those same pants, and they're not like stuff like a kid should be wearing. They're crop tops. I mean, baggy pants are fine, but like the short crop tops that show everything, having your cleavage out, like, I feel like is not okay. You shouldn't be
People get
wearing.
in trouble.
You should,
Exactly.
If we wore
Us
that,
as high
we would
schoolers
get
would get in trouble.
We couldn't even wear skinny jeans.
Exactly.